Have you ever considered that most computer cases out there aren't as space efficient in terms of internal spacing? Yeah, I haven't considered that either. That is up until recently when our good friend Josh from Fractal sent us this, the Define Mini C. Let's check it out. The Mini C brings the classic look of the Define series of cases in a compact micro ATX form factor. I've always been very fond of the look of these cases, and as per usual with case reviews, let's start off with an external tour. The Mini C is 210mm wide, 399mm tall, and 399mm deep. The front panel is made of plastic, but it is finished in a way where it looks like brushed metal. The front panel does not swing open because this case has no 5¼ inch drive bays. Popping the front panel off, we see a swing out fan filter and one of two included dynamic X2 series fans with a lot more mounting locations for more 120mm or 140mm fans. Does this still count as an exterior tour if I'm popping open the panel to look what's behind it? Never mind, let's move along. The back of the front panel has sound dampening material and cutouts for air intake. At the top of the case, we have a headphone jack, a microphone jack, a reset button, a power button, and two USB 3 ports. The Mini C also brings back the ModuVent design, and it also comes with an optional magnetic dust filter. I really appreciate Fractal Design including that option, so that if you need it one way or the other, you could. And underneath, more fan mounting options built into the honeycomb grille. And the ModuVent panel at the top also has the sound dampening material as well. The right side panel has a whole lot of blankness. The left hand side panel has a window, and yes, the Mini C comes in both window and windowless models. At the back, we have a motherboard cutout, 5 expansion slots, and the power supply cutout. And finally at the bottom, another dust filter and of course the case feet. Moving along to the interior. On the business side of things, we have the motherboard tray, cable management grommets, and a PSU shroud, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first PSU shroud that I've seen implemented in a Fractal Design case. The shroud has some slots for ventilation as well as a removable plate. You will need to remove this plate if you want to remove the drive cage hidden underneath, or if you need more vertical space for cooling components like fans or radiators. Speaking of space, you can fit up to 168cm tall CPU coolers for the windowed version and 170 tall centimeter coolers on the non-windowed version. You can also install GPUs that are up to 315mm in length or 335mm in length if you remove the front intake fan. Finally, at the other side, there's a SSD tray that holds up to 3 2.5-inch drives, 2 3.5-inch drive trays, some Velcro ties on the left, and a whack ton of cable management tie downs, which I'm sure everyone will appreciate. In terms of the building experience, there really isn't much to say. It was very straightforward. We put in an MSI Z97 Micro ATX board with 4 sticks of Avexia RAM, a Core i5 CPU with a Corsair H80 GT cooler. We also decided to move the included Dynamic Series fans up to the top of the case for exhaust and added 3 more 120mm Venturi fans, which are also from Fractal. Now we put one of those up front for intake, one near the rear for exhaust, and one on the Corsair cooler. And I tried to make things a bit more awkward on purpose and added a 7990 GPU since it's the longest card we have on hand. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here and I had no problems with spacing. And that's all thanks to the lack of drive cages above the PSU shroud. Even though the Mini C is a more compact case, I had more than ample room for everything, and my hands, thank you, Fractal, because I wasn't in certain nooks and crannies trying to get things to fit, and that was actually a real pleasure to do, building wise. That's pretty much it. The Define Mini C from Fractal Design. A clean, simple, compact case with a whole lot of space on the interior. And at the time of filming, these cases aren't out yet, but the listed MSRP for the non-window version is $75 US. The one that we have here with the windowed panel is $80. If you ask me, that's well worth the price for the amount of space that you're getting and the ease of building and all that good jazz. Check the description for more details for the Define Mini C or other Fractal Design products. But thank you so much for watching. Click over here for previous videos. follow us on Twitter somewhere over here. But as always, like the video if you liked it, comment down below for fans with benefits, and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. We'll see you later. Oh, there. See you later.